Hey, this is TechstudiosHD coming at you with part 4 of my Universe Mode series with Brock Lesnar, and I'm excited to say that we are at the Royal Rumble pay-per-view, and I am in the main event against CM Punk for the WWE Championship, and it is a tables match. This will be very interesting. However, it took quite a while. This match is a very long match. There was some difficulty for me trying to put CM Punk through the table and vice versa. I find tables matches are weird in this game, and maybe even in 2011. I didn't play 2011, so I wouldn't know. But yeah, basically I find it's kind of, well, not really difficult. Well, depending on the superstar's moveset to put someone through the table, I think the best way to do it is to probably set the table up in the corner and do a move into the corner and knock them through the table, or put them through the announce table. But I think those are the two easiest ways to do it. I, however, was trying to do it another way, but I find it's a lot harder to put people through the table using your finisher. I find they should fix that. They should have a specialized thing where you put the guy on the table, kind of like in 2007, where you threw the guy on the table, and then you could use your finisher from there in a finisher position. So then that would work out very well, and it was kind of easy in the sense in 2007, but at the same time it can sometimes prove to be difficult, especially when the game's laggy when you're playing online and stuff. I don't know, I'm just not a huge fan of table matches. So let's get back to WWE 12 instead of talking about tables match. Let's get to the match in itself and the gameplay video. Here's Brock Lesnar, the Man Beast as they call him, entering the ring, and yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say right now. I'm really excited. This series has really picked up. We are at the Royal Rumble pay-per-view, the first of many, and yeah, this should be very interesting. So far, I've had CM Punk's number the past week, and I've been dominating, quite frankly. I'm 3-0, and this should prove to either be 4-0 here or 3-1. Hopefully, I am 4-0 after the end of this match. It is a title match, so I am going to make you watch some of the cutscenes, but that's just because I love watching these cutscenes when it comes to Universe Mode, because it kind of feels like I earned my title chance, and I want to see it in its entirety, and that just makes up that. And hopefully Brock Lesnar will walk out the WWE champion, and resuming his fastest rise in the history of the WWE, Brock Lesnar will once again be the WWE champion against CM Punk, the best in the world. Yeah, so here's CM Punk holding his title, taunting it up. It kind of looks stupid to me when they do that with their arms. I don't know. I think it looks kind of weird because their arms look contorted and weird. I don't know. That's just me. That bothers me. They could have done a better job there. But anyways, moving along. Here I am, Brock Lesnar, getting my eyes poked in by CM Punk. And I'm trying to take him down here. I guess a good tip in tables matches, you got to make sure they're injured. As I discussed in the last video, they need to be injured in the tables match to put them through the table. I didn't say that last video, but what I was talking about is how you can tell whether they're injured or not. And lots of people are really, I guess, confused or ignorant of the fact that they have to be injured to put them through the table. You can't just put them through the table right off the start, because that'd be kind of cheap. So they make it so you have to put them through the table when they're injured. So that means one of their body parts is indicated as red. So as I discussed in the last video, they're favoring a body part. That's the only time where you can put them through a table, and it was like that since 2007. So I'm not surprised it's still there. It's just a nice precaution they made just in case, tables matches don't last like 2 minutes and somebody gets screwed over by just one running grapple into a table. So they made it a little harder, and I like that. That makes it a little more fair, and I guess that's why they took out the finisher thing on the table, but I kind of liked that. which I was discussing earlier. I kind of like the fact where you can just throw them on the table and then press your finisher button, right? They obviously still get a chance to counter, but it would be a lot better that way, because then I wouldn't have to aim all my moves towards the table, and sometimes it glitches and you hit this corner of the table, so only half the table like breaks, or the legs of the table break down or something stupid like that. Like, that's happened to me like 100 times. Well, not 100 times, but a lot. And basically the two ways you put people through tables easily is to put them through the announce table, and of course go off the top rope and put them through just a regular table with the guy laying down. However, when I put them down on the table, I find that they get up before I do my move, or they always reverse it, so you can't really do that either. So another thing I was trying to do is the best way to take them down is to obviously get that table in the corner and use a German suplex or belly to belly or some move like that, like a suplex of any sort into the table, because usually it just breaks it instantaneously. So that's what most people do. It's a good tip in tables matches. Always set up the tables in those corners, and always always throw them into that table. You have to press like LB, I think. It's like this action button to put it in the corner, I'm pretty sure. Anyways, here I am with my signature, pulling it off, and nowhere near a table, so we know this match is not going to end anytime soon, especially because of the fact the match is a very long match. And I'm sorry about that. As I've said earlier, I really like to keep the matches under a certain time, or sometimes, like this match, I have an off match, or it's just a match, like a tables match, where I'm not really used to it, because I don't play a lot of tables matches in general. I've played a couple online, but usually it ends off with me being very frustrated, because I try to put them through the table so many times, and it either glitches or does whatever, and I somehow I'm not able to put them through the table, so I really don't enjoy that. And I like to play a lot of tag teams online. Usually I'm playing with Ben, the other guy who makes the Universe Mode series, and his Universe Mode series with Wade Barrett, and he's discussing whether or not to put in Shawn Michaels. I think it'd be a great addition to his Universe Mode series, to spice things up a little bit, instead of just Wade Barrett versus Ezekiel Jackson. But anyways, that is that, and usually tables matches don't really go too well with tag. I mean, especially when it's elimination. Once one guy's through a table, it's like, okay, you're screwed now. And if you can't put the other guy through the table, if you're not very good at putting people through tables, it can prove to be very difficult. And yeah, so enough about that. Back to the match. Yeah, I just keep getting reversed. I was trying to put him through the table earlier on in, because, I had hit my signature and I was ready to put him through. However, everything I tried this match, I couldn't put him through the table. I don't know what it was. I think I just fail. That's probably it. But I think they need to improve on it just a little bit, and I think it would be a lot better if you could just use your finisher, like throw them onto the table like it was in 2007, and then use your finisher. Like, it'd give you a finisher indicator, and then you just use your finisher, basically. Like, say if you had, like, Kane, he'd have a special table finisher that you could use, like choke slam or whatever. And people like Batista would have a power bomb and stuff like that. Like, you'd have a special finisher just specifically for tables, and that was just, I think they should put that in. That would make my life a lot easier, especially in these tables matches. It is very glitchy, like I said, and the steering is off sometimes. So here's with me with another signature, and picking things up, hopefully ending this match sometime soon. However, it's not going to happen. This video is about 18 minutes, a very lengthy video. Again, I'm sorry. This is the WWE Championship match, and I could have done that corner thing a while ago, but I really just wanted to hit that the shooting star press on CM Punk into the table, And I think I attempt this twice in the video. I'm not 100% sure. I think I miss it once, and then I get reversed once. So, yeah. But, I was also trying to do the... You can't really do the F5 into the thing, so... And here, that is so stupid, because in the older games, when you did that thing, you know that where you drag them around, and you sort of hold them around and try to push them through the table, or to the table, so they're, like, leaning on it, leaning against it? You know how you press, like, RT and LT to do that? Like that? Like I just did? Yeah, basically, it's ridiculous, because you don't walk in the direction you're pushing with the analog. It's really weird. It's really hard to steer. I don't know if you guys know what I mean, but try it and you'll know what I mean. When you're trying to drag someone like he's doing here, you don't drag in the exact direction and things like that, like where you walk into a table and you can't walk any further. Like this was ridiculous, trying to put him on the table. And then like you see this? Like, it's just so stupid. It should be a lot easier than that, and I'm really harping on THQ for this, because I really could have put this guy away a while ago. See, look, like, I was pressing RB there, I don't know what was going on, whatever. And that's stupid. You shouldn't have to press RB, that's ridiculous. Like, you should just automatically go on the table like in 2007. It was a lot easier when you're dragging people around. I think it's kind of stupid. You have to press a button. It's really dumb. And as you saw there, as I was explaining, as I put Punk, I finally got him on the table, and he gets up in 2 seconds. That's really stupid. And then I was just constantly failing. I was getting really mad. I really wanted to win this championship. This meant everything to me. I wanted to become champ and beat this best in the world so-called CM Punk. I had my finisher so early in the match, I just never used it because the F5 doesn't really tailor to putting someone through the table. I think it might be able to be done, but I didn't want to risk missing the table and then not having a finisher. So, and if I ever got in trouble, I would just use my F5 to get back into the match. And yeah, I was winning all these grapple battles against him this match because it's CM Punk against Brock Lesnar. Obviously, I have 90 grapple power. He's got probably, I don't know offhand, but around 70, 80 grapple power probably. So, more like 80 because it's Punk and he's a 94, so seems more of an accurate number for that. But I was really worried he would put me through the table, but yeah, he somehow doesn't use his GTS at any time. So, and you can't really put someone through the table with a GTS. Here I was going for the shooting star press for the second time, and he reverses it. I go through the table, but it doesn't count because he's not the one putting me through the table, apparently. And then he Anaconda Vices me for some reason, and yeah, I tap out. This would have been a regular match I would have been done with, but the thing is if this was a regular match, I would have put him away by now, because I already had a finisher, right, and he's already injured, so that's besides the point. And yeah, to say the least, I was frustrated, and I thought I had just lost after I got put through the table, and then to top it off, Anaconda Vices me for no reason whatsoever, and I don't know why. I think the computer's kind of stupid when it comes to that. Anaconda Vice doesn't really do anything in this type of matchup. Whatever, I was fine with it as long as I was not eliminated out of the matchup. And yeah, as I said in my other video, German suplex, my answer to everything. It's one of Brock Lesnar's really cool moves. I love the German suplex, one of my favorite moves. And the belly to belly is also a great move. I love that move. Great show of power and strength with that. See, here is where I was thinking of putting him through the announce table. And I start taunting, and I was like trying to get my finisher again because I think I lost it for some reason. Oh yeah, because he reversed my finisher back there. Yeah, he reversed the shooting star press. Right. See, and when you're like walking towards a table, it just automatically moves, which is retarded. It's really stupid. Like, I try, and then he Anaconda Vices me again. Yeah, I was really frustrated at this point. I was like, what are you doing, Punk? Like, I've already tapped out, and it's not going to work the first time, so why would you try it a second time? It was like, whatever. Computer's really stupid, like I said. And, yeah, what was I talking about? Oh, yeah, I was talking about how the tables move automatically. So, like, say if I go for a move, sometimes the table would move out of the way before, I can connect with the move. It's really stupid. Like, I'll do a move, and as my superstar's moving, like in the animation, it pushes the table out of the way before I can actually put him through, which frustrated me to an extent. And here I was just constantly winning those A battles and trying to defeat the champ. And I was trying to pick up the title here. I don't know, it wasn't giving me any prompts to, and I was pressing LB. I don't know, maybe you can't pick up the title in universe mode, or I've never really picked up a title in this game before. Do you have to, like, tell me in the comments, do you have to, like, throw him into the title barricade, and then where the title is in the barricade, and then do like a grapple or something to pick it up, or like what do you have to do? Because I couldn't seem to do it. And here, see that, like come on, I was steering him toward the announce table. It should have put him through. And see, the animation of me moving him moved that table. It's retarded. And here I get reversed. I thought it was over, and I get reversed. And then I get thrown back into the ring. I was afraid because that table's in the corner. And as I said, tables in the corner are the most deadliest things when it comes to table matches for putting someone through a table. And here I go, trying to put him through the table. He reverses me. I'm in trouble. Get neck breakered, and I got my signature, so I thought best thing to do, ring escape, running clothesline. Will Brock Lesnar do it? Will Brock Lesnar be the new WWE champion? Here we go. Brock Lesnar, belly-to-belly suplex, puts him through the table. The new WWE champion and the fastest rising superstar in WWE history. Brock Lesnar is the new WWE champion. Guys, thanks for watching, and please remember to leave a like, and if you really like the video, subscribe.